Alright? First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashah, Kwakadash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of great millstone that taught us this word. And peace, blessings, and salutation to the Akim across the four corners of the earth that spreading this word in truth and in sincerity. I want to do a quick little video here. And the title is A Kingdom Divided Against Itself Shall Not Stand. We see that we're going on with Babylon the Great, as we know, is America. The Trump fighting against the Democrats, to build up this wall, which basically is easy, literally and truly executing the plan, to for the martial law and for the famine to come in. Whether or not either one of the two things, either Trump building the wall, to keep the US citizens in for when they declare martial law, or two, trying to use that as as an excuse, to shut down the government so that things can get hard and Jake and famine could come in quicker. The one out of the two things, either or, it think can be a good situation for America, neither for Jakes. But basically, hey, when they fighting against themselves, Yahushai say, hey, they ain't gonna stand. The kingdom ain't gonna stand because they're fighting amongst themselves, and that is Edomites on a wider scale. Basically, it's Edomites, the European Edomites against the Edomites from America, fighting against each other. Their kingdom ain't gonna stand. Which is the beast system. On a smaller scale is America, with the Republicans and the Democrats, them fighting against themselves. When that race war come in, when they bring that martial law, they ain't gonna stand. They just gonna let the Most High prophecies be fulfilled, and then the Most High gonna destroy them. So I wanna start with this quick precept here. I wanna make it too long. The Matthew 12, verse 25, it says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if I, by Beelzebub, cast out devils, basically, I jump thing there. I'll read over. It says, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. America is a kingdom. Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, the mother of all harlots. And if they divide against themselves, they fighting amongst each other, the kingdom ain't gonna stand. It says, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? So then Esau fighting against Esau, because Esau, Satan just mean adversary. Now what Esau is our adversaries. Like according to all these other nations are our adversaries, but mainly Esau. So if Esau fighting against himself, America against European Union nations, Russia, which are Edomites also, fighting against America, England turning against America, France turning against America. I guess so. Like Esau fighting amongst Esau. Esau fighting against Esau. What Esau do is just Esau give names to these different lands. Like to fool all that, but basically all these people are Edomites. America, Great Britain, Italy, France, Spain, you know, Sweden, Belgium, all these nations are Edomite nations. And guess what? When they start a fight amongst each other, when they start to nuke each other, when hey, they start to put tariffs against each other, you know, when the military fighting against each other, it making it easier for the kingdom to fall. You know, and then when their kingdom fall, along with the help of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and his angels, you know, we gonna rule next. You know, China think they have next, and maybe Russia think they have next, but hey, it's we the Israelites have next. Read over it says, and Yahushua knew their thought and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall stand. Hey, so Trump with this thing against the Democrats that you know he insists that he have to get a wall, a border wall, you know, for to stop the Mexicans or the illegal immigrants, as you claim to say, you know, from coming in and bringing in guns and drugs, which basically is a lie, you know, because these Edomites, you know, bringing in the drugs and the guns in all the countries, you know, and giving it out in the community, spreading it around in all the different community for them to fight amongst each other. So it's basically the same thing Esau did to us, you know, have us fight against each other, give us into that, give us that nigger, you know, mentality, as it said in the Willie Lynch book, the light skinned nigger against darker skinned nigger, you know, the fat nigger against the skinny nigger, the tall nigger against the short nigger, you know. It's just how the most I can have them, and just how the most I having them right now, fighting amongst each other. I got this precept here. So Esau time basically up. When Esau get destroyed, according to the scriptures, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning thereof. So we the Israelites, or elect of Israel, gonna rule next. Um, Isaiah 19 verse 2 it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Now in this case, it's the Edomites against the Edom, which basically, hey, the scripture right, because according to Revelation 11, I believe, America is spiritual Egypt. See, right when he said the Egyptian against the Egyptians, and why it called spiritual Egypt is because the word Egypt means goes back to the Greek word Mizraim, go back to the Hebrew word which means Matazarium, which means bondage. So America is Egypt spiritually because they had us in captivity for how much years now? Going on 400 years, you know. So hey, so they are Egypt. Says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Hey, and it gonna have resources, it gonna have martial law, it gonna have famine. You know these Edomites gonna be fighting against each other. Jake's gonna be fighting against scripture say, hey, you ain't gonna have no pity on your son or your brother. You know you ain't gonna study he because in that time, hey, you gonna be it's how do they say it? Survival of the fittest. So you gonna be catching your ass to survive. So you ain't really studying But these tutors ain't gonna really be studying, about each other. If they got a chance to eat each other and all, they would do it. Verse 3 says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. Just like when Yahweh Shai sent the plagues on ancient Egypt. They went to the wizards and the witches, to see if they could know what's going on, or they could answer back, and they could give a opposition to the Most High. But guess what? Hey, the witches and the wizards and them were confounded. They didn't know what to do. And it's the same thing that happened now. When you saw go to all he men that just perform spells, he fortune tellers. Hey, they ain't gonna know what's going on. Cause they didn't have the key. They didn't have the understand how they spoke. They ain't gonna know what to do. It said, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. Like who they gonna be running to for answers. Because hey, after a while they gonna realize, after a while you jigs, you jigs gonna realize that these politicians ain't really on your side. So you gonna look for help elsewhere. Like the most I say, they return, but not unto me. In that time, I must show you what the most I tell these jigs. Jeremiah 2 verse verse 28, it says, but where outside of 27, it says, saying to his stock, thou art my father, and to his stone thou hast brought me forth, for they have turned their back unto me and not their face. Hey, so they turned the back unto the Most High, and what they do in the bow now to a statue of Caesar Borgia, a statue of Mary, a stone. They go and kiss that black fucking stone. These Muslims reverence either Muhammad, like if he's some kind of divine one. When hey, says, for they have turned their back unto me and not their face, but in the time of their trouble they will say, arise and save us. But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise, if they can save thee in time of thy trouble. Because when the plagues start to come, the most sang on here jakes when they started beg, and when they started scream and cry and mourn for mercy. They would the most high and tell them, it say, but where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise, if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O Judah. Hey, so in that timing, you better keep praying to your idol. You better keep going and worshiping Jesus. You better keep praying and dancing in church. That one day in that martial law, or in that time of famine, that your Savior, Jesus Christ, make things alright, or you prosper in that time. Yeah, going back to the. No, I think I'm done with that precept. Isaiah 47. Isaiah 47 verse 11. Search at verse 10. It says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. And that way do, that way wise men tell you. That way fortune tellers tell you. They, hey, you gonna rule for the next, 150 years, or you gonna rule for the next 500 years, or you gonna rule for eternity. That would tell you. Hey, so when you say in your heart, you lift up with pride. Hey, saying, hey, there's nobody else beside me. No, the most I can't stop me. The most I can do nothing about this. I just gonna continue to oppress the China as well. I just gonna continue to oppress these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the most I care none about that because that level of pride they have in you. And it says, therefore, verse 11, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee, which thou shalt not know. And then this evil coming upon, hey, gonna be like, we didn't see this. Why? Because it's most that causing these things. It's most that bringing these plagues. You can't be like, hey, where this thing coming from, boy? It can't be in a sudden. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly. Suddenly, meaning an instant. Hey, and you ain't gonna know, you ain't gonna have an idea or a clue where it come from. Hey, you gonna hear us, prophesying or speaking about the things that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai told us to come or to occur in the near future. But hey, but you ain't gonna believe that. You can't say now, but the men can't be right. So where this thing coming from? And that will Jakes gonna be saying just now. Because you believe that America gonna continue on. That hey, that golden city. That land of opportunity. That land with that bullshit American dream. Where they oppress the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans, whom they stole the land from, and tell them that you're like illegal immigrants. The Jeremiah 8 verse, the last piece of the Jeremiah 8 verse 11, it says, for they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. Hey, so that would gonna tell a little, make all calm down. Hey, everything gonna be okay. Hey, the economy gonna they gonna catch back itself. All things gonna be restored as it was before. Everything gonna go back normal. Like what they say, peace, peace unto all it. What the most I say, when there's no peace, Christ ain't gonna have no peace coming. Everything from now is just downhill. It's just destruction. It's just plagues, famine, pestilence, death. Race wars, race riots. Martial law. Hey, the push of the RFID microchip, which is the mark of Esau beast system, or the mark of the beast. The chapter verse 15, it says, we look for peace, but no good came, for a time of health, and behold trouble. Because that what these days gonna be looking for just now. They gonna be looking for peace. Just like now. Trump shut down Trump partially shut down the government. And these jakes who living from paycheck to paycheck, meaning that they can't mess up a pay, or they can't do it out a salary, else they go end up in debt. That what paycheck to paycheck means. You need that for you to continue living normally, or for you to continue living, eating properly. You gotta live from paycheck to paycheck, so you can't really be unemployed. You can't really be having affording to lose money. That what Trump doing. It had Jake's working for free now, because they ain't gonna get paid. And that what they're saying. They want peace. They want Trump to open back the government. They want Trump to reopen the government. What is this deadlocked, to broken, for them to come to terms on an agreement But guess what? The most I say. But no good came. So if even Trump reopen the government and things go back, it can have more destruction coming, it can have more time of trouble coming after. So you might get a minute or two of ease, or you might start back to think, yeah, everything good. And then boom, something else come up. That's how the moon siders do it thing. Because you're not watching out like you're not watching out for anything. You're just studying NBA, NFL, um, NHL, or entertainment. Who is the best rapper? Who is the best dancer? Who is the fastest? Hey, that's all you studying. Hey, so you gonna be caught sleeping, as the scripture say. Hey, so what the most I gonna do to you all is justifiable, is righteous judgment, righteous recompense. You know? Hey, so with that, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Yahukakudash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of great men, so that taught us this word. Now, peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth. That's when this word in truth and in sincerity. Until next time, it's my